Hi everyone. I know it's been quite some time that I have posted a video. I've just been busy with my daughter's school and vacation, and we all know how that goes. But anyways, this new bow I did not create. In fact, the person who did is in the group that I'm in, which is called Bowmakers 101. I will post the link in the description box if you guys would like to be a member of the group. She posted it freely with the live video actually of the tutorial of how she does it. So I decided for those who are not in the group, you guys would like a new bow to create. I do make it a little bit different than she does. But like I said, I did not create this bow. I did name it. I named it the Infinite Bow, as the title says. And you only need 3 strips of ribbon. The first ribbon is the longest ribbon. You're going to measure it 25 inches long. The width is 1.5 inches. So the longest one is 25 inches long. The second one is also 1.5 inches width, and it is 12 inches in length. And the last one is again 1.5 inches in width, and it is 10 inches long. Now, I tried doing this bow freehand, and it did not work out. So I had to copy her method of holding the ribbons down, which is something like this. I don't know if you guys could see. It's basically foam with the needle sticking out. I added a little bit of glue in the middle of the back, right there, just to hold it in place. Now, you're going to get, don't forget to heat seal your ends. Now, you're going to get every strip you have, heat seal it, and fold them in half. Okay, just fold them in half and create a crease where you folded it, so you know where exactly to put it through the needle. Okay, go ahead and do this to your 3 strips halfway. Fold them halfway, okay? Now, for my longest one, this is where it's a little bit different. She only folds it 1 time halfway, okay? For me, it was easier, and you'll see in the steps ahead, to not just fold it halfway once, and I use my lighter at the bottom just to make it more in depth. I get it and I fold it again. Okay, so you find your end, you line it up, and then you make your indentation right there. Okay, and there. Now you will get whatever. If you're gonna do it freehand, feel free to do it freehand, or your little thingamabob right here. You're going to get your smallest one, which is a 10 inches, and you're going to measure it halfway and in the indentation that you made halfway. So there you go. Okay. Now you're going to get, excuse me, your 25-inch ribbon, and in the middle, the indentation you made in the middle, you're going to do that as well. Okay. And there. Now, as you can see, it didn't do it exactly perfect, so I take it out and I try to fix that. Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys seen the figure 8 when they do the TVB, the twisted boutique bow. They do the figure 8 method. That's how you're gonna do it. You're gonna turn this around. I don't know if you guys can see. There. You're going to get it, and you're just going to turn it and put it right in here. Okay? Not too much in, like not all the way over here, but just enough to pass right there. Okay? And try to make it in the middle as well. Okay? And there you go. Now try to line it up with your bow right there. In other words, not like this, not like that. Just try to line it up. You're going to do the same one to the other side. You're going to turn it around and line it up. Okay. Now, so as you guys can see, I get the 10-inch. Well, I hold my figure 8. Okay, I hold it, and I get the 10-inch, and I just turn it. So basically, your let me get my phone. Basically, this right here is gonna be in the middle. Okay, so I move it until I get that middle section right there. Okay. And again, I'm doing it with one hand, so it's a little hard. But go ahead and put it in the middle the way it's supposed to be, and then I'll show you right now. Okay, now I put a clip right there just to hold everything in place so I could show you how it's in the middle of these two. Of the ribbon right here, in the middle, that's where that little V-looking thing is. Okay? Now, here's the next step. You're going to get your 10-inch one end, and you're gonna fold it over and put it right through the needle. Again, try to find your middle, and I do it about, let me see, about there. Not too close to the edge and not too far in. Okay? Okay, so my phone fell, so I had to remove it. Okay, so you get one end. It doesn't really matter which end you do it. Fix this again. Okay, so you get your one end right there, and you're gonna put it right in the needle. Okay, so I could zoom that in for you guys. Okay, get your other one on this side, and you're gonna put it right in there as well. Okay, and there. Now, after this step, you are going to get your 12-inch ribbon that you have left over. Okay, let's see if I can move this so you guys can see it at an angle. Your 12-inch, and again, where you creased it, that's where you're gonna put it right in. Okay, like that. Now, the creases that you made on your longest ribbon, that's where you're gonna line up to your needle. Okay, so you're gonna get one end and put it right in the middle. Okay, you're gonna get your other end and you're gonna put it right in the middle as well. Okay, and then you guys could see, you could turn it around and see how your loops are, if they're even or not. Okay, then you will get your 12-inch ribbon that you have on the side right here, and you're going to fold it over to your needle as well. Okay, and the other side. Okay, and this is how your bow will look. And this is basically the back of your bow. Okay, now you are going to, let's see if I can do this. Sorry. You will get this, hold it in place. I'm going to turn it around. Be careful not to poke yourself. And that is the front. Okay, now right here you could move everything around just a little bit in case it got a little twisted. Yeah, don't poke yourself. Okay, now I put my thumb in the bottom and I hold everything from the back to the front. Oh, before you do that, make sure you have your needle and thread. I think I forgot to mention that. And that it has a knot, please. Okay, now this is the part where the previous lady did it different than I am right now. She gets her salon clip like this, and when she pulls this out, she slides that right in. Okay, and then she does the stitch across, and then she pulls it just like you do with like with my pinwheels. That's exactly how she does it. I do it differently because I really love the center right here, how it is like the accordion fold. I really love how that looks. For me, it just looks more classy, more professional. Not that the way that she does it doesn't. I just prefer it that way. Okay, so you will turn it around, and again, please do not poke yourself. Make sure everything is the way you want it. Hold all your ribbons together and pull this out. Okay, now as you can see right here, that and right there should be pretty much the same. Okay, now this is where it kind of gets a little bit tricky, because you're holding all of this and you're only doing one fold. Okay, well, two, one on each side. I make sure these two right here are leveled together when I go like this, and then I basically go down like that. Okay, so here we go. I leveled it, and then I fold. Okay, now I have small hands, so for me it's harder. Maybe it doesn't matter if you have small hands or not, but I squeeze it and hold it as much as I can. Then I get my needle and thread, and I find this little V right here, and I go straight up and I go through the top, and I push down. And be careful that you don't bend your needle as you're going up, because you're going through a bunch of layers. Now, for me, it's so hard to pull this out, so I get a rubber band and I wrap it around just to get a good grip and pull it. Okay, once I do that, I wrap it around about 3 times. 1, 2, 3. I turn it and I tie it off. Let's see. I do it about twice, just to make sure nothing is going anywhere. And then I cut off the excess right here. And there you go. Now, I go like this. I turn it, and I do a little bit, and then I kind of shimmy it. And there you go. Now, to get the loops like the bows that I have up there, I just stick my finger in here and I plump them up. Now, I've been asked what I use to stiffen my bows so they stay the shape that I want them. And right here, it is my rave. Okay, so I go to my trash can right there. I turn it backwards and I spray. Then I turn it around and I make sure, I make sure my loops are exactly how I want them. Plumped up in the middle. Like that. And I spray. And then I let it sit. I put it to the side. And I pretty much let it sit for a good, I don't know, I'm going to say 15 minutes. I usually do about 2 more of those in a spool. Now, the finished product for that one, I have right here, right there. See? Let's see. I use these rhinestones right here. I purchased them at Walmart, and I believe it's like $3. And they come in rows of 4. 4, and I cut them in half, and it's usually about 9 of these little diamonds. Excuse me. I do it, and I put them on double prong clips with the non-slip grip in the middle. And these bow cards right here, display cards, actually an awesome business called Infinite Creations. I will also put the link in the description box. She does such awesome things. She made these for me. And they are perfect for when I do craft shows and events, and they fit perfectly right there, as you can see. Now let me see if I could show you.